today's before video, a project that I have to do, we have this thing. It is a Hoover Turbomaster U5078 in a very rare colour of green. Yes, obviously it shouldn't be green, but it is. It is very, very faded. So let us see just what this poor, very rare vacuum cleaner is like. See what's wrong with it. See if it works, really. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? This U5078 Turbomaster came to me actually quite a while ago. I'm running a bit behind on my refurbs, so apologies to the owner, but it is time for this to come out and be made to look significantly nicer. What have we got? Well, we can see from the sales sticker on the front it is perfect carpet care, not at the minute, hard floor cleaning too, wide swept path, easy tool conversion, because yes, this is the one without the built-in tools. We'll have a look at the tool conversion in a minute. Reusable paper bag, check bag indicator, 5-year free parts guarantee. Well, I think we're a little bit late to do anything with that, so hopefully we won't need any parts. We have a machine here that is from January 1988, so 4 months younger than me, who is from September of 1987, so it is pretty complete. The only thing it hasn't got is the cover for the handle. Yes, no more rude finger pointing. There is no cover for the handle, which is a bit of a pain, but it could be worse. There could be many other things missing from there. If we have a look inside, that's the colour it should be. As you can see, it has faded somewhat. Should be a nice sort of almost aqua blue, really. It is very, very faded, but hey ho, in fact you can tell, look, if I peel the sticker off, this has to go off anyway to clean it. Crikey, look, you can see where it's bled in. In fact, you can see how beautiful it is underneath the sticker. Look, it's shiny. Look, follow the light. Look, nice, not nice. So as much as I can make the rest of it shine a bit like this, I can do nothing about the fading, because as you've probably seen on Mr. Ibasiak's video, the pigment in the plastic makes it near impossible to retro bright well, and especially since I can't retro bright anyway, it seems a bit of a silly thing to do. While we are under here, we're going to have a look at, if I can get it out, it does have an air freshener in it. There we go, trying to snap it. And it smells of piss, really. Look at that, yummy, oh, yummy original air freshener there. Crikey, that's gone off. In fact, we're going to take that out because we're going to try and turn this on in a minute, and I don't want that billowing into the air. Yeah, that's gone bad. This is a pain. That's probably why these normally have the original air freshener in them, because it's just such a faff to change it. There we go. So yeah, the bag door is in good physical condition. The bag, however, not so much, really. because it's been a little bit eaten. It's very rusty. It is a genuine H4 bag for Turbo Power, Turbomaster. I don't want to move it too much. It's actually also pretty much never been used. It is just down there that is causing the problem. It's also very mouldy. Look at that, fantastic. So we shall take that out. We are going to be turning this on, but I'll be honest, it's not clean already. I'm not that fussed about any dirt flying into the bag compartment, regardless, because inside it is very, very dirty indeed. So I'm sure we'll be fine. We shall have a bag in it ready for the after video. Let's just pop the bag door back on. This does what mine does as well, the button sticks. There we go. Turning it around, we have the top cord hook, very nice. Handle grip. That's about it. We've got the blanking plug for the auto flex, which this doesn't have. Have a check bag indicator. Under 2-speed. Very stiff. On off switch. Let's move down and see what delights await us. Actually, no, wait, because we can look at the plug. I know there's a couple of plug enthusiasts out there, and we have a British made plug from, who knows? I thought that was a logo, but it's not. It just says safety assured. It's quite an older plug. Going by that, probably be kept. I'll be honest, it does its job. Hopefully, we'll see if it kills me in a second. Right, let me reposition. Have a look at the cleaner head, which is all there. We have the 4-position height adjustment, which seems to work quite well. We'll leave it in number 3 for now. Obviously, we have the headlight under here, maybe. This is the tool converter, full of dust. There's a big chunk of, in fact, that might actually be a seal. I'll leave that alone. But yeah, that is where you push that up, plug your converter in, and it sorts itself out, really. Turn it around quickly, because sadly it is missing. But you can see that's the colour it flipping should be. That bit hasn't faded. It is missing its lower cord hook. It's not missing its lower cord hook. Hang on. I thought it was. I've been trying to find one. Can I get it out though? Don't think I can get it out. But look, it is in there. I just found out. It does have it. Oh, that's handy. So we do have a lower cord hook. Don't have a spring for it, but just having the hook would be enough, because I wouldn't have to wrap the cable around. So that's good then. Right, let us recline it back. Look, yet more evidence of its original colour down there. Oh, and we'll turn it upside down. There we have the rear wheels, the front wheels, which barely turn, utterly filthy. Do have a brush roll. However, it doesn't actually spin. Did notice that this morning when I was taking out the car. So before we go and turn it straight on and potentially break something, because obviously this has a cam operated brush roll on off mechanism. I don't fully want to rip that apart. It will take the base plate off. You can see that the 2 belts for the brush roll. This one goes to the brush roll, this one goes to the motor. Oh, I think it's actually the motor that has seized. That's turning, obviously the brush, oh there you go, that's actually just gone. So the bearings for the brush roll itself have just woken back up into life. Sadly, the motor doesn't seem to. Oh. Let's pop the hood off and see if anything becomes apparent, because I don't fully want to just turn this on and it blow. or sees, because this, I know exactly where this has been stored. This has been stored in a garage on the floor, which is why, if I can get it out, the screw heads look like that. It has not been looked after, and as much as I have things like new screws to replace, I don't have body parts, because these, as you know, are quite rare. So I'm a little bit loath to just turn it on and see what happens. For now, we might do this. Is the underneath. This is the motor. Oh goodness me. Wow. Ooh. Oh no, that's just tape. I thought that had been smashed. Okay, so the sealing tape, because obviously it always helps to seal the fan case. I use silicone around, let me bring you a bit closer. I use silicone around the motor seal. This is tape, but that's fine. Oh look, we have a light bulb. An original Hoover light bulb. If I just... Do you know what? I think that is fully blown. Fully blown. Come on, focus. Not working at all. We'll pop it back in. Anyway. Yeah, lots of filthy, dirty dirt. And I'm actually hoping to get to the fan, but without stripping it fully apart. Now on the total systems, this bit lifts out, but I think in this it might be clamped down. But oh look, this bracket should be red, look. Here it is. Come on. There we go. So we can take that out. Oh. Ah. Do you hear that, folks? That's the sound of damage. So it looks like we are actually in this video going to take the motor out, because that's the fan. That shouldn't sound like that. Now I don't actually have the right tools on me, because I really wasn't expecting to do this actually, so bear with me while I find something to pry up the clips on the motor. I've got to take the bellows off because that'd be a pain in the bum. Just want to get the fan case off and see what the damage is. This is the best I could come up with, and it's awful. But we come this far. I'm going to take the bulb out, because if that smashes and breaks my finger, yeah, look at that rust, look. Then we clip there. Clip there and here. In fact, I think that's why the tape broke. Whenever this fan exploded itself, I mean, this tape isn't the best anyway, it took it all with it. Oh no, I think we are going to have to lose the bellows, because I forgot to do this. The bellows will have to come off anyway, because they clamp around the fan case, so we may not hear this run in this video, because I'll be honest, at the point I'm at now, there's no point in me bobbing it and sticking it back together regardless. So that'll save some space. That's one of the long screws from the Brushroll, from the suction. What's it called? The heart. Yeah, that is one of the long screws that holds the belt assembly changer in. That, I'm sure that's fine. Ooh, that shouldn't be doing that. What we have there, look, is a knackered fan that has then been run knackered. None of that stuff on that belt spindle should be there, folks. Oh, we've also got a cracked motor housing. That's not actually the end of the world, because by the time this is glued on, God, this thing's had some hammer. Oh, hang on, it does just about turn. There we go, look. So the motor itself isn't seized. In fact, that's spinning a lot better now. We might be able to turn this on. Look at the crud in there, look. So yeah, it's had a catastrophic failure. I think that is plain to see. But I do think it will run now. I'm going to leave the fan off, so we won't have suction, I'll be honest. But we should be able to check that the motor does turn and the brush roll does turn. I'm going to put this back together and I'll see you in a second. Little point of note, I've just realised these longer screws, although they are the same screws that hold the belt adjustment mechanism in, they're actually for the rear hood. Been a little while since I've had a Turbomaster apart. I've forgotten just how long they were. Apologies for that, but I don't want to mislead you. I'm nearly there though. Now at the stage, I'm going to get the sodding belt back on, which is actually not going to be too much of a pain on this one because they're old. But when I get the new belts on after the refurb, it's a horrible, hateful job. That is quite difficult enough, and I'm even, there we go, using a screwdriver to do it the wrong way. Never do it like this, because you can punch through your belt. In this case, it's not the end of the world. Oh, that motor's still not turning. Just about tried. Wondering if we should turn this on outside. But that would be a bit boring, I think. I don't think we need to worry about that too much. There we go, right. Put the base plate on and I shall be right back. We are back together. I have no idea if it's on or off. I don't think it's going to run at all, I'll be honest. Probably can't leave it on too long because it hasn't got its fan on. Let's just turn it on and recline it. The brush roll does actually work. Obviously there is no air coming out of it at all with our lack of fan, and I can already smell burning plastic, which is probably the bearings somewhere spinning around themselves, and yeah, obviously go with the plastic rather than spinning around nicely. It's that one. That bearing's very plasticky, but that's fine, that's okay, it doesn't actually matter. All this was just to check, well, just to give you something to listen to really, so that is that. The thing works, the thing is almost complete, just need to find a fan now, which shouldn't be too difficult, and then I can get it apart, get it refurbished, and get it ready to show you how it looks after all of that. God, you poor thing, that doesn't sit properly. I don't think the hood's not on properly. It's all going to come apart tonight, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, there we go, how exciting. Worst Turbomaster I think I have ever seen in my life, and of course that would have made a bang when that went, wouldn't it? Crikey. So, for now, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.